front end is absolutely where the game is won or lost in many cases. In fact, I was sharing with Nancy that I had read an article just this morning that was reflecting that nationally, 46% of patient denials from insurance are occurring due to something that broke down in the front end process. So before the patient ever even experiences the care, something in that process related to eligibility, authorization, or financial clearance missed the mark. And so some of the tools that we have in development aim very specifically at trying to improve those front-end processes to eliminate that denial experience. And oftentimes, I think organizations will look at that and say, well, we can fix that on the back end. Let's not trouble the patient with that extra question or follow-up at the point of check-in. But we're discounting the fact that then that patient who has received the care then is frustrated when they receive an explanation of benefits with a denial in the mail a few weeks later. And they see that as a shortcoming on the provider's part to have not helped shepherd them through that process. So it can be nearsighted to not address those problems prior to the service so that it doesn't happen. And this is such an important piece, and I know we talk about it a lot internally, is a patient often is presenting for care. They're scared, they're worried, they've got worried family members, they worry about the financial component. We, as revenue cycle practitioners across not just Mercy, but across the industry, really need to try and put ourselves in the shoes of the patient and understand that if we're doing a great job of a patient financial experience, then they can focus on the care they're receiving and their treatment plan to follow. What we don't want is to introduce friction for the patient experience where they're now having to juggle worries about their care, adhering to a treatment plan, and also trying to figure out, what can be a scary situation related to the financial aspect of receiving care. That always pains me personally when a patient reaches out and indicates that they're feeling some kind of challenge in getting their care compensated by their insurance company, and they just want to focus on getting well. They don't want the difficulties related to the finance side of their care to get in the way of that, and we're trying very hard to remove those barriers.